The USS Freedom sliced through the Red Sea, its hull cutting through the waves with precision and power. The ship was a symbol of strength and resilience, navigating the vast expanse of water with unwavering determination. A lone sentinel in a turbulent world, the Freedom stood as a guardian of peace and stability. In the midst of the vast, unpredictable ocean, she was a beacon of hope and security. The sun beat down on her deck, casting long shadows and illuminating the faces of the crew. The crew was alert, their eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of trouble. Each member knew their role and the importance of their vigilance. They were ready for anything, their training and discipline evident in every movement. The sailors moved with purpose, their actions synchronized and efficient. They were a well-oiled machine, prepared to face any challenge that came their way. The Freedom was a marvel of modern technology, equipped with the latest advancements in naval warfare. Her systems were state-of-the-art, designed to detect and neutralize threats with unparalleled accuracy. She was fast and agile, capable of maneuvering through the water with ease. Her speed and agility made her a formidable opponent, able to outpace and outmaneuver any potential threat. Her sensors scanned the horizon, constantly on the lookout for any signs of danger. The crew stood watch, their eyes sharp and focused. They knew that their vigilance was the first line of defense against any potential threat. They were the best of the best, handpicked for their skills and dedication. Each member of the crew brought their unique expertise to the table, creating a team that was greater than the sum of its parts. Trained to face any danger, the crew underwent rigorous training exercises to ensure they were prepared for any situation. Their drills were intense and demanding, designed to push them to their limits and beyond. Life on board was a mix of routine and anticipation. The sailors carried out their daily duties with precision, but always with an eye on the horizon, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. The sailors carried out their duties with precision, their actions a testament to their training and discipline. They knew that every task, no matter how small, was crucial to the success of their mission. They knew the importance of their mission, understanding that their presence in the Red Sea was vital to maintaining peace and stability in the region. Their dedication and commitment were unwavering. The Red Sea was a vital waterway, a strategic passage that connected the Mediterranean Sea to the Indian Ocean. It was a crucial route for global trade and military operations, making it a hotspot for geopolitical tension. It was a powder keg of international tension, with various nations vying for control and influence. The Freedom's presence was a deterrent, a reminder that any aggression would be met with swift and decisive action. The Freedom was there to deter aggression, her presence a powerful statement of American resolve. She patrolled the waters, her crew ever vigilant, ready to respond to any threat. She was there to protect American interests, ensuring the safety and security of the region. Her mission was clear, and her crew was dedicated to seeing it through. But on this day, the routine was shattered. A sudden alert on the radar screen sent a ripple of tension through the crew. They sprang into action, their training kicking in as they prepared to face the unknown. A blip on the radar screen changed everything. Danger was approaching, and the crew knew that their response would be crucial. They were ready, their resolve unshaken, prepared to defend their ship and their mission at all costs. The radar operator stared at his screen, his eyes widened. Multiple contacts, closing fast. This was unexpected. "Captain, we have a situation," he shouted urgently. The captain rushed to the bridge, his face was grim. "Report," he barked. The operator's voice trembled with fear. "Multiple surface vessels, high speed, bearing 090." The captain's mind raced. This was no drill, this was a real threat, and they had to be ready. He had to act fast. "Sound general quarters. All hands man your battle stations immediately." The ship sprang to life. Alarms blared loudly. Sailors scrambled to their posts. The tension was palpable and growing. The Freedom was under attack. They had to defend. Captain Miller was known for his cool head. In the face of adversity, he remained unflappable, a rock for his crew to lean on. He was a veteran of many deployments, each one adding to his wealth of experience. He exuded confidence, a trait that inspired those around him. His crew trusted him implicitly. They knew that under his command, they stood the best chance of overcoming any challenge. "What are we facing, Captain?" asked the executive officer, his voice tight with concern. The tension on the bridge was palpable. Miller's eyes scanned the data pouring onto the screens. Anti-ship missiles, small craft, the enemy was throwing everything they had at them. "They're trying to overwhelm us," he said, his voice calm and measured. "Recommendations, sir?" came the query. Miller didn't hesitate. "Launch SM-2S, take out those missiles. Helm, "Bring us about to engage," he ordered. The ship began to turn, the crew moving with practiced precision. The ship shuddered as the missiles roared into the sky, a testament to the power they wielded. The crew held their breath, each second stretching into an eternity as they awaited the outcome. The fate of the Freedom hung in the balance. Every decision, every action could mean the difference between victory and defeat. This was a fight they had trained for, countless hours spent in preparation for this very moment. But nothing could truly prepare them for the real thing. The reality of combat was a different beast, one that tested their mettle in ways training never could. Yet, with Captain Miller at the helm, they felt a surge of confidence. His presence was a beacon of hope, guiding them through the storm. As the SM-2S intercepted the incoming missiles, a cheer went up from the crew. It was a small victory, but a crucial one. Miller knew the battle was far from over. "Prepare for the next wave," he commanded, his mind already working on the next move. The crew, galvanized by their success, sprang into action, ready to face whatever came next. Missile exchange. The sky erupted in fireballs. The SM-2s met the incoming missiles head-on. Explosions lit up the sky, the air filled with smoke and debris. The Freedom's CIWS chattered into life. It spat out a stream of lead, it shredded incoming projectiles, the ship shook with each blast, but the enemy was relentless. More missiles followed, the crew worked tirelessly, they reloaded launchers, they kept the defenses tight. The captain's voice boomed over the comms, "Stay sharp, they're not done yet!" He knew this was just the beginning. A new threat was emerging. Drone threat, a new swarm appeared on the radar. Small, fast-moving objects, they were closing in fast. The operator's voice was urgent. "Captain, we have multiple drones inbound. Shahed 136s. The captain cursed under his breath. Shahed 136s, Iranian suicide drones, difficult to target, deadly on impact. They were a new and terrifying enemy. Phalanx CIWs, engage those drones, he ordered. The Phalanx system whirred to life, its radar locked onto the targets. The crew held their breath. They watched the skies. The drones were getting closer. They were almost within range. The tension on the bridge was palpable. This was it, the moment of truth. Phalanx fury. The Phalanx unleashed a storm of fire. Its 20mm Vulcan cannon roared. It filled the sky with tracers. Drones exploded in midair. The sky was a chaotic ballet of death. Drones swerved and dived. The Phalanx tracked them relentlessly. It cut them down one by one. The crew cheered with each kill, but they knew better than to celebrate too soon. The attack could resume at any moment. They had to stay vigilant. The last drone fell into the sea. A fiery splash marked its grave. The air was thick with smoke. The smell of cordite burned in their nostrils. They had survived. Victory and reflection. This chapter delves into the triumphs and the contemplations that follow a hard-fought battle. Captain Miller addressed his crew with a sense of solemn pride. His voice was filled with pride, resonating with the weight of their shared experience. "You all did outstanding today," he began, his words carrying the gravity of their recent ordeal. "You faced a determined enemy. You emerged victorious," he continued, acknowledging their bravery and resilience. He paused, his gaze sweeping over their faces, each one a testament to their collective effort. "We were tested," he said. "We were pushed to our limits, but we prevailed," he declared, his voice steady and unwavering. "We showed the world what the United States Navy is made of," he proclaimed, the American flag fluttering proudly in the background. The attack on the USS Freedom had serious implications, leaving scars both visible and invisible. It was a blatant act of aggression, a stark reminder of the ever-present dangers they faced. The U.S. response was swift and decisive, a testament to their readiness and resolve. They launched a devastating counterstrike, their precision and power leaving no room for doubt. The enemy's facilities were reduced to rubble, a clear message that aggression would not go unanswered. The incident served as a stark reminder of the fragile nature of global stability. The world was a dangerous place, fraught with tension and uncertainty. The U.S. Navy stood ready, ever vigilant, a bulwark against the chaos. They were the shield of the nation, prepared to defend at a moment's notice. They were the guardians of freedom, their commitment unwavering, their resolve unbreakable. The sailors of the USS Freedom, and indeed the entire U.S. Navy, embodied the spirit of courage and dedication, standing as a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of their nation.